So when we left off, you guys were making your ways up the Temple Mound behind the city of Kentek to fight the Druids or to find the Druids and the library and find the map to the Savage Oasis to find the Seed of Life and return to save the High Lord in the city of Brightwater. On the way up, you had encounters with some blink dogs and were tigers. And last we left off, this crazy green acidic fog had moved in and it had coalesced into this acidic monster that you see before you. And that's kind of where we had left off. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so if everybody will please roll me initiative.
Yes.
Are you certain it's not a poisonous cloud?
Pretty sure it's not a poison cloud.
Could it be?
10.
All right. 10. Dot
15.
15. Klaus?
20.
And then Hart.
13.
All right. So, as it coalesces and forms this big acidic monster before you, it actually gets to go first. It's actually going to move forward. And the first four of you, which is Hart, Doc, Eloise, and Poe, I need each of y'all to make me a Constitution. No, a Strength saving throw, please.
Use. 7.
8.
17.
6.
Okay, everyone but Hart, you were going to get knocked back 20 feet
Oh, jeez.
and take 16 bludgeoning damage. Hart, you're going to stand where you are and take 8 bludgeoning damage as it kind of just lets out this big green wave, this blast, and it knocks you back. It knocks you prone. Hart, you kind of looks like are strong enough to withstand it, but you still take half, so it'll be what I say 7.
How much,
8.
how much did you say? I'm sorry.
16.
16.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Off the rip.
Try. I use a
Tell us what you
reaction to the damage, or did I get a chance to do that?
Yeah, you can react.
Okay, can I hellish rebuke it?
Yeah, and if you're flinging back, you can cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to do exactly that.
Okay.
As slowly as possible. Dexterity saving throw of 15. Otherwise, it takes 21 damage.
Roll to 15. Doesn't it take half if it succeeds?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to end up taking 10. Is it fire? Okay. So as you're flinging back, you cast Hellish Rebuke, shooting out fire damage, and it hits it in a reaction to being thrown backwards. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Eloise, you're up with Ari on deck.
Well, I have a deflect missiles attack reaction, but I'm guessing that's not going to work, right? Not for that. Okay. So
No, it's not a missile attack.
okay. So I am going to, I guess, stand up and cast Radiant Sunbolt toward it.
stand up here.
So to hit 21 to hit.
21 hits.
6 damage.
Is that radiant damage?
Yes. And then with my second attack, I would like to cast Radiant Sunbolt again.
Okay.
12 to hit.
12 misses.
Okay. And I think that is it for me.
Okay, so standing up off the ground, you unleash your sunbolt, hitting it, and it just kind of radiates through the beast. But your second attack goes wide, flying off behind it. Next up is Ari, followed by Klaus.
I am going to try to fire a dart at it.
Okay,
That is a 19.
that hits.
And that is 5.
Are these just regular darts?
Mhm.
Okay.
That is just 5 piercing. And that's all I got because I don't want to get in melee range of that thing.
All right. As you throw your dart and you see it hit it, and then it just kind of just starts. The acid just starts eating the dart away.
Well, I chose not to move into melee range.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Klaus, you're up, followed by Doc.
Okay. I will cast Hex
Okay.
onto the creature. And
What? Don't you choose an ability?
Yeah. Does it impact saving throws?
It does not. It only affects that ability check.
Okay. So like if it's attacking with a stat, basically.
Yeah, or like if I was to have to,
Or
if I
whatever
had to make an athletics check or
Got it.
acrobatics check or something
Okay,
like that.
What stat do we think this thing attacks with? I'll say strength.
Okay.
And suppose I'll also keep my distance for the time being, and throw a dart as well.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 does hit.
4 piercing, 5 necrotic.
Okay. But the dart itself isn't magical, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, much like her dart, your dart hits it, and because the hex, they're like a little black bolts, kind of like veins, kind of come out from the dart due to the hex. But then you watch as your dart also disintegrates inside of the strange beast. Anything else?
No.
Doc, you're up, followed by Hart.
Somebody stand me up and point out which one's me.
You're right in front. He's right in front of Eloise. There you go.
Right there.
Okay. So Doc's gonna scramble to his feet and kind of kiss the medallion on his neck and tuck it back in his shirt to thank it for saving him from the, and then take about 2 steps over to the right here.
That was, yeah. Do you want to go horizontally, or do you want to do vertically?
That's exactly what I wanted. Yep. I'll take the little golden skull out of his backpack, open up its mouth, and pink lights are gonna rush out of it towards the thing, and he's gonna try to cast fairy fire on the.
Okay.
So he needs a saving throw of 15. Dex.
Dex saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 plus 5, I think.
Oh, man.
23.
He's a lot more dexterous than I expected.
Yeah, he is.
All right. With
The 35 is kind of like shoots past him.
Just opens up.
that being said, bonus action. healing
And he
word.
is just a big old mist cloud too, so trying to hit on one spot.
Just healing word on myself
Okay.
for 6.
You just touch yourself and anything else?
Nope, that's gonna be it.
Heart, followed by Poe.
Oh, right. Bonus action. I'm going to bestow my Hexblade Curse upon him. And then with my action, I'm going to do my best to bring the pain. So he's going to grab his greatsword. Lay waste to this vile villain that killed his comrades in their sleep.
Okay.
Probably not. Um,
I feel like
15.
15 hits.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
Just hits.
Cool. 15 hits. Uh, here. I'm gonna burn a first level spell to smite.
Okay. So you bring down your sword, and at the same time, you're going to channel a smite into it.
Yep. And then I am also going to channel a point from my mark. Add some additional necrotic damage for the next. So the bladed weapon, reroll that. It's a greater weapon
Is it
master.
magical?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's going to be 14 from the magical blade. Ten radiant. $12. 13 necrotic.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to glare at him like I know what you did.
All right. Poe, you're up.
How much movement does stand up take away? Half.
Half your speed.
But what if I get up and dash? Is that possible?
Yeah. But you're still half your speed, and then action is just your speed again.
So a double on it half.
Or no, you'll do 15 feet and then whatever your speed is. Like your speed's 30, so you can move 15 feet and then you can do 30 if you dash.
Move here. And then I'm gonna shoot with my hunter rifle.
Okay.
I'm gonna use because I dashed. I'm gonna use my action surge to get an attack in.
Okay.
7.
7 misses.
Okay.
I like how you said 7 with confidence. Like I was almost like it is. Like because you just were like 7? Yeah, okay, yeah, that hits. Anything else? Alright. It's back to the mist turn. Let me see if it gets its ability back. It does not. So it is just going to make 2 slam attacks down on Heart.
Cool beans. I fear not the evil of this world. Probably should. Yeah, that looks like a crit.
You should probably share a little bit of evil. That was a natural 20
Yep.
and then a 14.
14 will miss.
Okay.
Should have went with blur.
Should have went with blur.
Should have went with blur.
So for the natural 20,
3 ones.
it's always when you talk trash.
Fair. Call it divine judgment. We'll fight it out and let God choose the winner.
23 acid damage is it. Slams its fist right down on top of your
Oh
head.
my
I am resistant to poison.
That's good, but this is acid damage.
goodness. Nice
I just
try.
wanted to share that.
The thing as a construct, you might actually be susceptible.
And then as it tries to follow up with its other one, you're still reeling back from the first attack, so it slams right in the same spot, but you had actually took like a half step back, and it just misses totally with it. So next up, Eloise, followed by Erie.
Oxidized
So
condition.
I will do
I'm resistant to it.
No, oxidized where like
radiant
from
sunbolt
accident that you
again.
prepare yourself.
Okay. So leaning on your monk's trainings, you're gonna pull in within yourself and shoot a radiant sunbolt.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Yay. Okay. So it's 8 damage.
8 radiant damage, right?
Yes. And then I'm going to make the other attack with the radiant sunbolt as well. 25 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Yay. 8 damage.
8 more damage.
Yep.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Erie, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna hit him with the mighty dart again.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits. Now remember, those that are throwing darts and disintegrated them, so you are going to have to take those out of your inventory. I know most of the time with ammunitions, a lot of times you can get them back, but in this case, is besides your bullets.
It'll be 8 piercing.
8 piercing, but this is non-magical.
Non-magical.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Klaus, followed by Doc.
Okay. I will activate my form of dread. For 6 temporary hit points. As the various mouths and eyes open up across his hands and face. I'll move up to attack the creature.
Okay.
And get within melee range there.
He's the ball-headed guy.
Yeah. 5, 10.
I will attack with my Acron Blade, so it is magical. Is that 12?
12 misses.
Okay.
You cut right through like the mist. It's
Magic
just
cool
like,
plan too.
yeah. Best laid plans of man.
Yeah.
Mice and men.
Oh well. Already used my bonus action, so yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Doc, followed by Hart.
Okay. Quick question. With my magical blade, the dancing centaur, that I actually throw and it flies around, can I apply my bardish flourish when I use it?
I think that has to be the one that's actually in your hand. Not. I think it has to be part of your attack.
Okay. Can I attack with my dancing centaur without throwing it?
Yeah.
That was not.
So it does magical damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna pull it out, come charging in, and go to attack it
Okay.
using my
Will you move Doc up for me?
defensive flourish while I do it.
Doc, he's the cowboy.
Yes. It was a 25 to hit.
It does.
Okay, so that does 6 damage plus one of my bardic inspiration dice. It's 1d6. So it does 12 damage and adds 6 to my AC.
So 6 more damage.
Yes.
Okay. And with that strike, the fog just kind of like dissipates, and the green fog that's been around y'all kind of just like fades away, and then it just goes back to being that cloudy day. If you'll hand me the green slime monster there,
Is it dead?
it is dead.
Good. Then I heal.
This can actually go on the shelf there.
I'm guessing all these are actually the same height.
You get off up for nothing.
And again, like it goes back to just being a cloudy day. If you guys are standing around, like as the just like when you guys fought the air elementals, they just kind of like faded away into the mist. If you'll remember, you guys had set out early that morning, and you've only been trekking at this point maybe about 6 miles up this hillside. And you still see the temple above you, but it's still some distance up on the hillside.
So, who else was injured?
Me.
I took 16.
I
16.
healed myself back a little bit.
I took
I'm okay.
Do we have time enough to rest for an hour? Short rest. Heal.
I got potions I can drink.
I wouldn't mind a short rest.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, if we can do that before we do that, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on both of them. At second level. So Poe. The power of the divine heals you. Bam! For 15. And, Ella. $14. Actually, wait a minute. Yep, 14.
Anybody else want to do anything before y'all start your short rest?
No, no.
I just want myself something.
So we're taking a short rest, everyone.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay, as you take your short rest, somebody roll me a d20.
12.
Okay, and then roll me a d6. 4? Okay, good to know. All right, so the short rest, the hour passes by fairly. You're on the hillside, so you do see animals going up and down the hillside. It's thick brush all the way around you, besides this path that leads up it. Because you remember that's where the were-tigers had came out. So you pretty much just take your rest. Maybe eat some of your rations. Maybe eat some of the stuff that the Kintex gave you, and but it passes. But as your hours going on, you notice ahead of you that where it has already been a cloudy day, the clouds are starting to get darker and darker, and you start hearing thunder rolling in.
Here we go with this.
Okay.
We should probably go ahead and find shelter.
Yeah, I agree. There may be like a cave or a weeping, a tree that is like
Like a weeping
A
willow.
willow tree.
yeah, a willow tree that will cover us or something.
All right. I burned 2 of my warlock
Okay,
guys
guys.
to heal.
And can I do a survival check and see if I find a place where we can shelter down if it's
Do you want to
flood?
venture off the path that you're on?
No.
How far away are we from the objective?
It's still up the hill. It looks like it doesn't look that far up the hill, but you're unsure.
So we just keep going.
You wanna
It's still a
see
few
if we
miles
make it?
at least.
Okay.
See if we can make it.
Let's
Bear in
head
mind
a
you're
little bit
talking to the-
farther.
bear in mind you're talking to the person
All right, set up your
next to
marching
you
order.
guys.
And for this next journey, I need each of you to give me a number 1 through 100, and you cannot pick the same number.
Okay.
So I will start here with Harp.
'84.
84. Eloise.
Chaos card. 6 terrible things are going to happen on the way up the hill.
Just read my mind. 44.
44. Doc.
33.
33. Klaus.
52.
52. Ari.
48.
48. And Poe.
1.
1. Okay. So as you guys are doing your next bit of the trek, within that next 2 miles that you're going up, it starts misting rain, and that turns into big fat drops, and then you start seeing lightning bolts crash into the hillside in different parts, in the distance, and around you, behind you, and that kind of stuff. In fact, let's see. Heart, there's one not right next to you, but maybe 30 feet from you that crashes down. As you guys are, and it's this big fat. So those of you that, just like when you were trampling through the swamp earlier, your clothes again are just getting soaked. You pull up the hoods of your cloaks or whatever, but you are just getting soaked. Somebody roll me a d6.
I'll do this.
4. Okay. Up ahead through, as you begin the next 2 miles of the trek, through this thunderstorm, and you're just trekking on through it. Up ahead, Doc and Hart, you guys make out what appears to be a figure in the middle of the road.
No, Tony the Television.
Hmm?
No, Tony the Television.
Will you put this
Then in our pal.
That looks like a Disney princess.
How far?
back up a little bit more? Right there's fine. So right when you first spot him, he's probably about 40, 50 feet ahead of you. And with the darkness of the clouds and the rains, and it seems like he's just kneeling, almost like at the pose of the mini, with his hands out just in the middle of the road. He barely has, like, you can hardly make out he has any clothes on at all. It looks like all rags. And he's just in the with the mud around him now that the path has become, and he's just knelt down and he's like with the rain just falling on him.
I'll kind of stick an arm out, like motion to everybody, like take just a little bit step forward than everybody else, and hello there, are you okay?
I think he may have recently escaped from a prison. So redemption.
He wipes water from his face.
I don't think it's gonna help.
Hello? I can't hurt. Is somebody there?
There's 6 somebodies.
6 somebody's.
10 somebodies.
What? Where are you going in this rain?
What are you doing?
Well, it should be obvious, shouldn't it? I'm praying.
Well, if you're praying, we must be headed in the right direction. We're trying to get to the temple.
Well, that depends on what direction you're going.
Towards the temple.
The temple? You don't want to go to the temple. If you're going to the temple, then you're going to the wrong direction. You want to go right back down the hill.
What's wrong with the temple?
It's been cursed. There's no need to go to the temple. If you go to the temple, you'll only end up dead. There's no need to go any further.
Where do you live?
I live here, in the wilds, where the wild mother has now cursed me.
And why has the wild mother cursed you?
We have failed her, and until we be able to redeem ourselves, it is my curse to live out here.
He has to live in a mud puddle.
Praying in the rain.
Are you a mud man?
What is a mud man?
A person that lives in the mud.
Let's just keep moving.
No, I don't live in the mud.
You said you live out here. It's muddy.
There's woods.
You're not praying in the woods.
Let's just keep moving on. He's clearly harmless. Or not.
As you guys start moving close, there's a lightning bolt that strikes like 20 feet next to you. I warn you, it's only danger if you keep going. You should just stop and go back now.
Unfortunately, we cannot do so. We are
There's
on
nothing in the
mission.
temple. It's all gone.
Doc, what were we looking for in the temple again?
I literally can't tell him. Who are you?
We don't know what we're after.
We're on a faithful
So-
secret mission.
Some people go this way.
Is there a
Some prefer to
man?
go this way.
Okay, do you know
Some go
of
this
someone
way.
named Icarus? Who may have been at the temple at some point?
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Can
No, wait, I'm a charisma-based character. What am I talking
can I assist him?
about?
Do you know who he's talking about?
Persuasion.
Yeah, it's the same guy I asked the cat guy about, but I don't think that's his name.
How could you ask since you weren't there privy to that information?
No, it's the same when we were. That's valid. Never mind. No, we were at the dinner. He was introduced in the dinner.
Yeah, but Icarus wasn't mentioned. Icarus was mentioned back in Brightwater.
Oh, see, we're talking about someone different then. I
You
thought
were.
he was talking about the other I named guy,
No.
the brother.
Now that we're closer, can I take a better look at it? See if I notice any more detail?
Give me 1 second.
That's a 5.
Okay. Icarus? No, I don't know anybody by that name. He looks like a old man, full of wrinkles, and his clothes are just ragged, but it looks like it was once robes. But now they're all just rags and dirt, and they've got twigs and branches stuck to them, and burrs and that kind of thing. He does have like this medallion around his neck that has like an eye on it
Well, if you cannot help us,
and a shaved head.
I fear we have no choice but to proceed to the temple.
Okay, but if you die, it's your own fault.
Been there, done that.
We'll take that risk.
All right.
Can I do a perception check to see if I recognize his medallion?
Sure. And as she's doing that, another lightning bolt is close to you, Hart, but it doesn't hit you. It's just really close.
Okay.
16?
It's a religious medallion. Make me a religious check.
Religion check? Okay, hold
Can I assist her with that?
If you know what she's doing.
on. 21.
You know that is the symbol of the Wild Mother.
Subconsciously, I assisted her with that.
All right, so you guys move past him, and the whole time he's just staying in the mud, and then he just starts chanting, just real loud at the top of his lungs as y'all move past him.
As we go past him, Eloise is gonna go la 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 la.
And
The power of crocodile tells you.
Yeah. Yes.
as you guys move past him, you trek for about another 2 miles. The two in the lead, give me a you can go next.
Persuasion check.
Perception check.
I was hoping it was persuasion too.
Are you gonna persuade yourselves what you see?
Yeah. We're gonna persuade each other we saw it.
Pretty sure.
I mean, that's how
Pretty
it
sure
works.
we saw something. I'm persuaded.
Yeah. Are you sure? I'm sure.
It's a 22.
16. I'm fairly certain one of us saw something.
If he didn't see something with the 22, though,
All right,
that's
coming out of the
definitely-
forest, as you crest another hill, are several figures hunched over in the rain and in the storm.
Zombie.
All right, roll initiative.
Initiative.
I
As
don't know
you
about
see-
you guys, but I don't think these guys are gonna pray.
As you see 5 ghouls come out of the
Pray for
forest,
forgiveness.
and they start moving their way towards you.
Pray for forgiveness is what they're going to pray for. Pray for some sweet release from this justice right here. Gonna hit him with a little law and order.
Doc, a lightning bolt lands 10 feet from you.
Did you pee your pants, Doc?
No. In real life, I would have.
Yeah, in real life, you'd probably be laying down 20 feet
My
away
startle
from where it
reflex
went
is left.
in. I better
All
shut
right,
up, Ron.
starting with
That's
Poe.
why it's
What was yours?
Initiative.
Yeah.
19.
19. Doc.
25.
25. Klaus.
15.
15. Hart.
4.
4. All right, starting with Doc. As you see 5 ghouls come out of the forest, and they're like moving towards you.
Maybe not.
Is there 2 that are particularly closer than the other 2? No, just.
Kind of like those 2 on this side are.
Okay.
Okay.
They're maybe 5 feet ahead of the others.
Okay. I want to take a diagonal step backwards and pull out the golden skull and let loose 2.
Diagonal that way or diagonal that way?
Back left.
So that way.
Yeah.
Doc wants to move towards you 10 feet.
Like 1 step back, 1 step
You
over.
can't go. Yeah. He's gonna go right next to Poe.
I'm there you
That's
go.
where
That's
you're
fine.
trying
Yeah.
Or
and then
step
just
back.
All right.
let out
So
2
roll.
Eldritch blasts to the 2 right there in front of me.
So roll.
Yeah, I guess I need to do that also. First one, 15.
15 hits.
Second one, 18.
18 hits.
Okay, first damage, 7.
7.
Second damage, 9.
9. Anything else?
Take 1 more step backwards.
So move him back next to Ari, please. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Next up are the ghouls. So if you'll move this first ghoul straight up towards Heart. Yep. And he is going to do a claw attack. For 9.
That's a miss.
Move the second one to where Doc is. No, over, because he wouldn't have. Over once. There you go. 16 to hit.
Yeah, oh, me, yeah. 16, sorry. 16 does hit. Actually, I have a 16. 16 does not hit. Or 16 does hit.
16 does it. That was a roller coaster of emotions.
It was. It was.
All right.
Exciting there for just a
I
second.
need a con save from you, please.
Um, 13.
Is it disease?
13 slashing. As its dirty claws dig into you.
Is it disease?
Is it a disease?
Is it disease?
No.
Okay. Immune to disease.
Move this one with its arms out towards you.
Towards me?
And it's going to slash at you.
Come get some.
Natural 20. Every time.
Yep.
Every
Good.
time. I need a con save, please.
Against. Is it against being poisoned?
Nope.
Okay. That is going to be a 23.
Okay, 10 slashing damage. Will you move this one up next to Hart? Yep, that one's fine. Or move that one next to Eloise. No.
Do you want here?
One over.
There?
Back there just a little.
Back one.
There we go. That one's gonna another natural 20. On Eloise, I need a con save, please.
Okie dokie.
Okay, 11 slashing on you. Now move the last one up to that last slot, and it's gonna attack Hart for 14.
That is a miss.
Okay. Next up is Poe.
I'm gonna use my hop ability, so I don't take attack of opportunity.
Your hop ability.
Mhm.
Okay.
15. I'm gonna land back here.
All right.
Then I'm gonna move half my movement here and shoot this one on the end.
And shoot the one there next to Eloise.
Yep.
Okay.
Nat 20, 26.
All right. Double damage. For 16. All right. Anything else? As you blast one of its arms away.
Is it still standing?
Oh yeah, it's still standing.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Next up is Ari.
Alrighty. Let's see here. I'm gonna move up to that ghoul that's like to my left there.
Move up to this one? Or move over here?
Move up to the first one.
This one?
Yeah.
Right there? Yeah.
And then I'm gonna swing on it with one of my daggers.
You can't have lightning without a little thunder.
Ooh, nat 20.
All
That
right.
is 28. And then that is 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing. As you slice off one of its hands since you rolled a natural 20.
Sweet. And then bonus action, I'm gonna swing again with my other dagger.
Okay.
That is a 12 to hit.
12. 12 just hits.
Yes. Okay. and then that is 5 piercing damage.
I don't know if that changes anything.
And you said 5?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah. Michael had a vicious. He has a vicious rifle, so when he rolls 20, it does extra 7 damage. So that one is down, and then the one that Ari is facing, no, the other one,
This one.
yeah, is down. A lightning strikes, but it's nowhere near close to any of y'all. By the way. Klaus, you're up, followed by Eloise.
Okay. I will activate Form of Dread again. And not some very good points this time. And I'll move up to attack one of the ghouls. Too far away, can't quite see. Yeah, the mark just put me next, so everyone's closer to me.
There you go.
I will attack with Necron Blade. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay. And I will use Disheartening Strike to give a disadvantage on its next saving throw, unless it's immune to being immune to the frightened condition.
No.
Okay. And then I will attempt to frighten it.
What was your damage?
Oh, good question. 5.
Okay. Now it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Next saving throw.
Next saving throw.
And its saving throw will be a
This one
DC
here?
13 Wisdom.
Yes. I rolled a 15 and a 14.
Okay, it passes.
And his wisdom is 10, so.
Okay, yeah, pass.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Eloise, followed by Hart.
Is there one near me?
There's one right in front of you.
There's one right in front of me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to attack it with my quarterstaff. And I get 2 attacks on that. So,
Okay.
first attack.
How long is that? Was that disadvantage only your next saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. You can give me that ring back. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. 13 to hit on that first attack.
13 hits.
Okay. And
Whack as you hit it with the quarterstaff.
2 damage. Two-handed.
Yep.
9 damage. And then I'll attack it again with the quarterstaff. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And then that will be 8 damage.
8 damage. You, with 2 strikes from your quarterstaff, you knock that ghoul down on the ground.
So does that mean it's dead?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
dead.
Okay. Then is there another one standing near me?
You'll have to.
You'll have to step forward 5 feet, but
Not 10 because the zombies is right there.
You can move right there.
Okay. So I will spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows and attack it with an unarmed strike. Or no, it says
Yep.
melee attack. So yeah.
Yes.
So does a 12 hit?
12 just hits.
All right, and then
You don't have to clear it. You can just hit the next roll.
6 damage,
Okay.
and then I get another attack. Yeah, and then I get one more attack with the Flurry of Blows. 25 to hit,
25 hits.
and then that's gonna be 8 damage.
All right. Anything else?
That's a reaction. No, I don't think so.
All right. So after beating that one with a stick, and then you come up and punch this one twice. Now it's Heart's turn.
All right. I'm gonna swing away. I'm gonna target the one to my right.
Okay.
Actually, no. We'll consolidate fire, and I'll attack the one I just saw Eloise punch in the face twice.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume.
Meanwhile, Doc, a lightning bolt almost lands right at your feet. It is like 3 feet away from you, and you literally flinch back a little as it lands right at your feet.
Nat 20.
We rolled a 56.
Nat 20.
Okay. Go ahead and do damage.
So that's gonna be 11, 15, 20, 26 damage.
26 damage as you lop off the head of the ghoul in front of you. Anything else?
No.
Alright. Then we start the next round with Doc. There's only one left standing, and it is like Aerie standing in front of you, and then the ghoul standing in front of Aerie.
Okay, it's just the one ghoul left
Yeah.
standing there. Okay. I'm gonna do a fancy little spin and like pull my skin cards out and stab them both.
Okay, so like spin around Aerie so you can get
Yeah.
within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
One-
can't put those-
That is a 13 and a 19.
13 and 19 both hit.
Okay, for a 4 and a 5. I really hope that killed him.
For those of us in the back of the audience.
You slice up one side and down the other side, making a nice little X on his chest as it falls back dead.
Oh.
Go dog. Go dog.
The rain is still pouring down around you, big fat drops. Lightning and thunder still going off, but still it's dark. Even though you guys know it's probably about midday now, due to your how long you've been traveling up this hill, but it practically looks like nighttime.
Is the storm getting worse as we're getting closer to the temple?
It's been about the same intensity so far. Like once it did get worse in the beginning, like storms do, but it's not like as you're getting closer, like the lightning strikes aren't getting more or anything like that. Like once it got up to storm level, it's just been storm level, if that makes sense.
The big scratch on my arm, can I look at it and make sure it's just like a normal scratch? Like I'm okay.
Roll a medicine check.
I'll help.
You just want to help everybody.
I want to be helpful.
That's fine. I'll let him help me.
He pokes his finger inside the scratches.
It's an 11.
It doesn't look like it's infected or whatever. Looking at their claws, it looks like it could be a lot worse, but it doesn't look like looks like if you fought off any infection that you could have got.
Okay.
And as you're looking at it, Klaus, a lightning bolt almost hits you right at your feet. Definitely within 2 or 3 feet of you.
So do we want to try to find cover yet, or are we going to keep pushing
we
forward?
may need to try to get somewhere safer.
At this point now, you are 12 miles up the hill.
After about the 4th time, we've
And
almost
you,
made it
at this point, it's Pierce at the temple's probably only about, you look like you're about 2/3 up the hill, so you only have probably 1/3 of the journey left to go.
Can you convert that to miles?
What?
Well, if you've traveled 12 miles.
Means we have another. No, the map.
Wait,
Come on, Devlin.
What?
Where-
No,
We're
where,
counting on you.
I was
Yeah,
yawning. I
that's
missed it.
important.
Where are we at?
You've traveled 2/3, 12 miles.
Oh,
the
okay,
hill.
okay, then yeah.
2/3.
6
Then we're
miles.
12
4
miles.
Four
Six
miles.
more miles.
We're
No,
not
we've
gonna
traveled
make
12
no, We're
miles.
not going to make
Yeah.
6 miles.
We could make 6 miles. if you move faster.
What is that in kilometers?
Wait, where did the train leave?
Well, we can go overseas and then I'll tell you.
Okay, I am.
Well, as long as you're not measuring it in stones. Okay.
I'm gonna need to
That's a
know
weight.
how many washing machines that is.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on what the average. Whoops. That was a good joke.
I need to know how many
Like I
woodchucks
said,
that would be.
I gotta sit on all my good jokes.
I'm fine with whatever the unanimous decision is. If everybody wants to push forward, we push forward. If everybody thinks we need to stop, we stop.
Are we still densely surrounded on both sides by trees?
But I think in the time it takes us to
Yes.
find a place to stop, we could have just gotten there too. So I don't know. Whatever.
Open Discord.
You know, what if we took our blankets and put our blankets over our heads to shield us? And
Yeah,
we
that'll
just-
protect us.
Are you guys walking as you're having this conversation, or are you standing right where you had killed the ghouls?
No, we're definitely walking while we're doing this.
I say we keep going. I think
So,
we're doing
as you're
fine.
beginning the next part of the journey, somebody roll me a d6, please.
Okay. Who's doing this? Who's doing it?
I'll roll a d6. Let's do it. 4.
Okay,
Did everybody agree to just roll on Discord except for me? And then I just did.
you mean on
I'm not rolling on Discord.
on the app on
Yeah.
D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. I didn't.
I rolled
didn't.
this.
I don't.
I have my own dice.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
I appreciate that.
so if you guys will reset the minis as you're trekking up the hill. And you can back them up a little. if you
Yeah,
want.
probably. Back to where we were originally.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Let's just do this. That way you have your guys over here. Right side.
All right. So
Strong side.
I need. This is for all 6 of you. Roll me perception checks.
Is this passive perception or just
Yeah.
perception?
Yeah, if I'm having you roll, it's not passive.
Okay.
22.
22,
20
20,
5.
5.
I'm sorry, what? Sorry, what?
perception.
Perception. Okay, sorry.
Nelson fails his perception.
8.
8,
22.
22,
20.
20. Okay.
We need to put a monitor,
Some-
like a little TV,
on TikTok.
like over there in the corner, and then have it display
Unlike
in the
the rest of
screen, so you could actually see what's going on.
Downside of having a
That would be cool.
unique
Yeah.
name.
Just,
All right. Everybody roll me initiative, and I will tell you what's happening.
okay. Well, for someone who is gung ho for battle, it takes him a long time to get primed. I'm just saying.
Poe, what did you roll?
Initiative.
12.
Yeah.
Doc,
24.
24. Klaus,
That is another 8.
8. And Hart,
10.
10. Okay. So,
I got the
those
adrenaline pumping today.
Yeah.
those who rolled below 15 or below on your perception checks, you will skip the first round of this combat.
Okay.
As you are caught by surprise, as out of the brush comes 3 giant boars.
I'm still waiting for Tony the Tiger and his 2 buddies to
I
come
don't think
back.
I rolled.
We bribed them with food. They're, they'll leave us alone, I think.
Hopefully.
I think I rolled. I don't think I rolled.
Not me.
for frosted flakes.
No, you rolled a 20.
That's what. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
One of the
I rolled a
few,
12.
And they just come charging
one of the few cereals.
right through the woods. So those, everybody, I know Klaus and Doc, you both rolled
I got
under
5.
15.
Yeah.
I think
Do that.
everybody else rolled high, so that's no problem. But everybody else is caught by surprise. So the first giant boar is this one right here. Is going to come charging right into Doc.
Roar.
It's going to do a charge attack.
I think he is.
12.
No, I do a little twinkle toes and get out of the way.
You were able to avoid being hit with this tusk as it tries to ram into you, and you do get hit, but not enough to take any damage and avoid getting hit with this tusk. Next up is Eloise,
All right.
followed by Poe.
Let's see. I would like to move toward it within 5.
Which one? You've got.
Oh.
They're both within 10 feet of you.
The one behind me.
This one?
Yep. Okay. And I would like to use my, well, it would help if I had, I would just like to use my quarter staff to whack it.
Okay.
Whack it real good.
Okay. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Alright. 8 damage.
8 damage, and you stop it from charging as it was mid-charge when you ran up to it and countered its charge by hitting it with your staff.
Alright. Second attack with the quarterstaff. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
It's gonna be 10 damage.
10 damage.
Alright. And let's see. I think I want to do something a little different this time. No, I'm gonna spend 1 key point to use Flurry of Blows
Okay.
and attack it two more times.
Okay.
$21 to hit.
21 hits.
Yep. Okay. And then 10 damage.
Alright.
And then second attack. Does 13 hit?
13 hits.
10 damage.
10 damage. Alright, as you just waylay into the front of this board. Whack! Whack! Smacking it twice in the face with your staff and then following up with poof, punching it right in the face, right between its eyes.
The turtle can fight.
Anything else?
I have already used my bonus action, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
No, I'm
close.
good.
Poe. Then Hart.
I'm gonna use my hop. And then on this spot right here, I'm gonna cast Snare. And then come here and taunt.
Well, the casting time is 1 minute.
Oh, then I'm not gonna taunt yet.
I thought it was 1 minute, but I had to look it up. So you're just gonna move there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And shoot.
Alright.
Without doing this snare shit. Or stuff.
I didn't figure you wanted to spend 10 rounds.
No.
1 second, guys. Let me just lay this trap real quick.
Mm,
19.
19 hits. Which one were you aiming?
That board there.
Okay.
4.
Yes.
4. Alright.
No, wait, I'm sorry, that was the wrong attack. 16.
16. Alright.
My apologies.
Anything else?
Nope.
Next up, Hart, followed by Ari. Then Klaus.
And I'm getting skipped on the first round.
And you're getting skipped on the first round.
Mhm.
Like I said.
Yeah, so it is not me next.
So it's not you after Ari. It's the other two boars.
Ooh, 21?
That hits.
That's how high it's
15.
How much?
15 damage.
Oh, that one is dead.
Yeehaw.
Anything else?
No.
Alright.
Okay. I am going to run up and punch the boar.
That's next to Doc.
Yep. That is. I can't read the tiny dice and it's not loading.
It says 18.
This is 18 on my side. Okay, that's an 18 hit.
18. 18 hits.
Awesome. And then that is
Get no real
Five,
healer. We're just out here like
5
punching
bludgeoning.
zombies.
5. Anything else?
And then, bonus action, I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Oh, 12.
12 hits.
12 hit? Okay, awesome. And then that is 7 bludgeoning.
7.
And then that's it.
Okay. Now it is this boar. It's gonna run and hit Doc on the other side, or attempt to.
You got company, dog.
What? Yeah.
Well, nobody's behind you now. 23.
Yeah, 23 hits.
Alright, so it is going to do its original damage, and then part of the charge, it does 2d6 extra damage.
Oh no.
Ooh. What do we do if we lose our leader?
Elect someone new.
Go.
I also need a strength saving throw for you.
We are but poor circus performers. Looking. A strength saving throw?
Yes.
Work together, complete the job. Then,
I should be okay with that. 21.
Alright, 18 slashing damage.
Okay.
As behind you, you already got this boar in front of you. All of a sudden, behind you, you feel impelled as you hear the feet and and it just impels you from behind.
No loot.
But you're able to keep your strength. Now, start of the round, Doc.
I'm
Okay.
not going back in the sweater.
In that sweater.
In this leather.
Sweater.
We still getting still lightning coming.
Where I'm positioned right
We
now,
Yeah.
if I were
Another
to,
lightning bolt that lands right next to Klaus.
if I were to move, say to the side or on top of one of the boars, would I get an attack of opportunity from the other one?
I don't see where you would go that you could get around and do that.
I really want to jump on top of the boar's back and stab it in the back.
If you jump on top of one of them, the other one will get attack on you.
Okay, then I'm not going to do that.
Can he
I
jump
really
like Van
want to,
Damme
though.
and jump and
I
do the
really
splits on
want to.
both
I
of
thought you were
them?
gonna say like you wanted to ride it like.
I mean, just try
I
it.
do.
Can he?
Just try it.
What if he jumps up and does the splits 1 foot on each head?
Oh my gosh. It's getting a little.
Stay
You
in
could
the
definitely
same
try.
This is
It'd be a high DC,
What's your
but you could
athletics?
definitely try.
Come on, Jean-Claude Van Damme did it
Yeah,
between
that
two
Guidance.
Two tries.
between two two semis.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay, just for the sake of a cool story, I'm going to try to jump up onto the back of the one to my right, taking my scimitars and putting it right in the base of its skull. Worst case scenario,
You die.
I ride on its back for a second. Best case scenario, I paralyze it and it dies.
So, number 1, I need to roll an attack of opportunity as you're going to jump up and move.
What?
I really hope you pull this off. I really do.
24. So it will hit you.
Yes, yes it does.
What?
Test to the
For 11.
I have 1 point left.
Oh, no.
Roll me your choice, athletics or acrobatics, to attempt to jump and flip and whatever you want to do on top of the boar.
We're going to go with acrobatics.
Okay.
Trying to get into my shirt.
That is a nat 20, 25.
Very good, because the DC was 18. So you are on top. Now you have to make your attack.
Did you just say he's a top?
He's on top of the board.
I am a top.
Literally, you got a piece of tape or something?
No.
Right hand, 12.
There
Left
you
hand, 10.
You get the right hand in.
All right.
Put your right hand in. Sorry.
6 stabby damage.
On the one that just had impelled you. Okay.
Yes.
You impel me, I impel you. That's a roll.
You've got it. You got your sword stabbed into it. So you technically have. If this thing takes off running or trying to buck on you, you do have one hold
I'm holding
that
on to-
will you
okay.
will be able to. That will lower the DC of any challenges.
All right.
Because it is going to try to throw you off when it comes its turn. Trust me, you have a sword stuck in his head.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Anything else?
Um,
As the rest of you watch your fearless leader.
Here, can I see the hat
Dodge
for
the
a
board
second?
right away.
Here.
No.
Here you go. You're like, no.
oh, jeez. I am going to use my bonus action to try to healing word myself real fast.
Okay.
Just in the
So
event
while
that
you're doing that, I'm
happen
going to
to
move
fall
on to this boar.
9.
The one that hit you with his tusk is now going to turn his head and just swipe at Ari. 21
21 will hit.
for 13.
Oof.
Another lightning bolt near Klaus. Really close.
Okay.
Eloise.
Okay, so this is gonna take a little bit of. Oh, I can't. Never mind. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see.
Yeah, you could get all of them.
No, okay, stop. I'm not gonna do that.
All of them.
Considering
me.
the situation,
And me. Yeah,
That's good with me.
the rest of them.
I am going to go up to the board that Doc is on. And I am going to
Turtle. Turtle.
whack it with my quarterstaff.
Like
Okay.
real good.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 8 damage.
Alright.
And then second attack. 15 to hit.
That hits.
8 more damage.
Okay.
And I will do what I have been doing. I'll spend another key point to do flurry of blows. $20 to hit.
20 hits.
9 damage.
Alright, and at that, it falls over. Poof. Roll an acrobatics to see if you can get out of the way so it does not land on you.
You might be becoming a bottom.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no!
It's a 6.
Oh
You-
no!
Get buried under this big giant boar.
So Doc
That
will
was
switch.
not my intent. I was trying to actually save you so you would like jump off of it.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle runs over there and like whack, 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 and then does a spinning round.
Yeah, so you run up, smack it in the side with the stick, basically kidney punch it, and it falls over on the side with Doc still holding on with his sword and trapped underneath it. Poe.
Did I take any damage from that, or just I just get squished?
Right now, you're just
Mud.
getting squished. We will see what happens.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just saying.
We will see what happens when we get back to it.
I'm sorry, Doc.
No, I don't need it right now.
Heart's looking at me like, why would you ask him
I know the numbers.
if he
I need.
takes damage?
I'm gonna try to pull the boar
Oh, I
off
have
of him.
everything.
Roll me
Teachers
a
have the
strength
homework,
check.
Like,
Strength.
just
15.
You try to pull, and this thing is huge, and it does not budge.
Can I put the boar in my bag of holding?
I don't know how you would try to attempt to do that.
Starting with the tail.
It's a
It's a
match
big
play.
giant boar, and the opening of the bag of holding is like that.
Doesn't
No,
the bag of
it
holding
expands.
stretch though?
Yeah,
was
that's
gonna
how I
say,
got a
like-
canoe in my.
It does. It states under the item that the aperture will expand. I don't know how much it expands.
I don't think it's going to expand big enough to fit over that.
Well, he could fit half of it in and then close it. Couldn't he?
Because part of it is laying on the ground, too.
That's fair. Okay.
Good. Instead of picking up the board, can I use a? No, never mind. I'm gonna shoot this one though.
Okay.
He's not forget it.
Doc screwed.
These things happen.
Things happen when you
20.
party in Amsterdam
That hits.
with a wild boar on the street.
14.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, I'm done.
Heart. Followed by Ari. Followed by Klaus.
I tried to get the boar off and it's impossible.
Medical check. I want to see if I can ascertain how damaged Doc is.
You have to move over close.
Well, I'll
And you can't see him because he has a giant boar on top of him.
So I can't see all of him, or I just can't see him.
You can't see
Period.
any part of him. He's got a boar on top of him. He's buried underneath the boar. Like these aren't little boars. These are big boars.
Like buffalo.
Dire boar.
Okay.
All right.
Or like giant boars.
I'm going to
Forcing.
charge into. I missed.
Yes.
Okay.
I missed.
Okay.
Oh.
Ari.
I was still trying to figure out why we got any copies of cows.
I'm going to stab the boar that's in front of me with one of my daggers.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit,
16 hits.
There's literally like
and that is
Jeez.
7 piercing damage.
Okay.
buffalo is also just like,
And then I'm going to swing again with my other hand.
but it's also like the species name. So
It is a
it's
17 to
the
hit.
genus.
17 hits.
Buffalo.
And that is another 7 piercing.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Klaus, you're up.
Okay. The boar that is still up. Looks like there's only one left.
Yep.
Okay. I'll move up to it.
Okay.
Attack with my sword. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
For 7 damage. And
This lightning bolt hits kind of close to heart. 7 damage kills that
Well,
boar.
1 second.
oh, kills it.
Where does it land?
Over
Because
this way.
Okay.
Punch it.
He's like, darn.
I was trying to see if it landed
Two
on the
foot's
board.
pain.
So with that, all three giant boars are dead. Doc, give me a con save, please.
We're not gonna let that happen. Don't worry, Doc. I got you.
Not a death save, but a con save.
I got you. I understand. I luckily do not suffocate to death at this very moment.
You are being crushed underneath this thing, but you are still able to breathe. It's not suffocating yet, but you do have a giant boar on you. And if you try to talk, you're muffled.
I got it.
Okay. So, can we work together to try to lift this thing
yes.
up off of him?
Can we all
Yeah.
do that so that way we can all make strength
Who-
checks? Is that
Not all of you, but one of you can roll with advantage.
okay?
Sorry, who's got
That's
the
not
highest
gonna be
strength?
me. I don't need to. No, not me.
It might be you.
I've got a -2 to strength. That's
Not
not
you.
gonna be me.
What's your strength?
I have 15 plus
Plus
2 to strength.
Poe, what do you have? What bonus do you get to strength?
+2.
Delson.
Yeah. Oh, bonus to strength
Yes.
is 0.
Okay, so the two of us, like, are you feeling lucky? I'll assist her.
It doesn't matter, just somebody roll with advantage.
Okay.
Like, all of y'all are gonna
I'll
help.
roll with advantage.
But you just can't add different advantages, so.
Okay.
Yeah. 20.
Okay, with that all working together, you guys lift the boar up and see that that Doc isn't there.
Isn't
Alright.
dead?
I'm
Isn't
going,
there.
He's not
Oh.
there.
What?
As a lightning bolt almost lands almost right in that spot.
Did you get up and run from the light?
You have to tell them what they see in that spot.
Oh, you just see my little golden skull sitting there.
Are you
He went-
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm
Pick
gonna
him, Genie.
Eloise is gonna go up and knock on his lamp and be like, Doc, are you okay?
Well, I guess Doc's dead. But let's put this lamp in the bag of holding.
Yeah, y'all don't know that that he has that power.
Do I see the
Well,
skull?
I mean, we've been
Oh.
traveling together for 2 years, so I feel like
They haven't
We
done.
know. No, the new people don't
Oh,
know
the new
about
So I'm gonna
They don't.
pick up his magical
Oh
skull.
no! Well, never mind then.
Be like,
So Eloise is gonna be like, what
Poor
happened to
Doc. I knew him well.
He turned into a lamp.
Can I? She's Ari's gonna ask for the skull.
Yeah,
A
sure.
little ornamental.
A skull lamp.
She's gonna kind of.
I'm gonna throw the skull. Does she have to make any sort of save? Comes over here and beat all the hell. What's that? Which one of you threw my skull?
And he'll just like plop
Outside
down in
or-
the mud in front of it. Ugh.
We're out there playing hacky sack.
Your
with
sword
his-
is still stuck in the board, by the way. You have to get it out.
playing hacky
Okay, I
sack. with
definitely
his
want to try to
skull.
pull it out.
It's easy to get out. You just when you bamped, you didn't bring it.
How hurt are you?
Pretty hurt.
I was gonna give you a.
Let the power of faith heal thee.
Okay, you gotta tell me what it does. Just like that.
Mm.
The power of faith compels you.
I'm gonna pump 10 points of lay on hands into
Hey,
you.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna lay hands on you, and you're gonna feel the glorious healing power.
Okay.
Power in the word.
For the last 2 miles of the journey, you guys see that there is a hedge mage in front of the temple. It's 2 miles ahead of you, but there's a hedge mage that you have to make your way through. For this part of the journey, it will require you to succeed, as a group, succeed, and you have to make 3 successes on a skill check. It'll be up to y'all to decide what skill check you use, but you can't give each other an advantage on that skill check that you decide to use.
Can I use persuasion?
If you can tell me how you can persuade the hedge mage to let you through.
I'm gonna be very stern. but not too forceful. With a light caress.
I
I.
have a +7.
So you walk up to the
Okay, yeah,
you walk
just
up to
trying
the hedges.
go for it.
And what do you say?
We're good.
I would like to use stealth.
Okay, you're gonna use stealth. How are you gonna
Lord
use
Forge
stealth?
is over here trying to sweet talk a bush.
How are you gonna use stealth to find your way through the hedge mage? I'm not saying none of these are bad ideas. I just need to know how it's going to help y'all find your way through the maze.
Do you need me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Let me
want
think
to try
about
to
that.
use acrobatics to see if I can get up on top of one of the hedges.
Okay.
And then try to like guide everybody through.
Okay, roll me a check.
That is a 16.
Okay. You kind of climb up, and when you get to the top, there's like a mist up there that prevents you from seeing further through into the maze.
Crud.
It was a good effort, but it wasn't high enough to succeed.
I would like to try insight with understanding the mindset of someone who would create such a thing. There's like a reasonable way it should work.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know what you were wanting to do earlier? You could try that.
10.
You try, and you're like, I think I got it, and you guys start following him, and it's not too far range that you guys smack right into a dead end. Like, he seems like he's got it, and he's got confidence, so you're like, sure, we got you, Klaus. Like, you lead us, man. And he leads y'all in, and then it's like, smack right into a dead end, and it's like, oh, no, I do not got it whatsoever.
Okay. I've spent most of my adult life temple diving, exploring ancient ruins, doing these kind of things, and would like to use my knowledge of history and how people of this time and the design and how they would have built this to look for the telltale signs that they might have left to guide someone through,
Okay.
and then do a history check.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
It's a 30.
Lord have
Dang.
mercy.
You're like, no, follow me, and you take them back, and you guys have now made it 1/3 of the way through the maze.
Woo!
Can I use perception to determine like which way to go, like instinct, like perception, to determine which way to go through the maze?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So. No.
11.
Okay, so at this point, Eloise is like, okay, well, I think I can take over from here. I think I got it from now. And she takes y'all off left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And soon y'all are like, I think we're going in circles.
Alright. I'm going to persuade Doc to do the history thing again.
Roll persuasion check.
That is going to be 26.
Okay, so Doc uses his knowledge of history again, and y'all make it another 2/3 of the way through the maze.
So
I didn't have to roll.
I'm gonna
Doc
assume I
needs
do.
to lead us through this maze.
use perception. Looking at the tracks on the ground and see which roads.
She's already tried perception, so you
Okay.
have to try something else.
Nature.
Okay, nature's fine.
Looking at the footprints on the ground, seeing how many like trails it looks like the footprints have come in and then come back,
Okay.
and use that to try to.
You try, and then you realize you start following your own footprints, and again, you're just running in circles.
Okay. Can I try to intimidate Doc into using the history second?
Can't get away with it a second
How
time.
about using my knowledge of deception? I'm not necessarily being deceptive, but using my knowledge of deception to kind of be able to tell ahead of time when we're headed the wrong direction
Okay.
and get ourselves going in the right direction, maybe. It's a 16.
You try and it's just not.
Yeah.
It's not good enough to try to find out.
Can I use survival to see if I can determine which way to go for us to survive?
Sure.
Okay. Oh. 10.
Yeah. You're
No.
not. Pretty much like what happened to Poe. You guys find out that you're following your own tracks, moving around.
Can I use religion to ask for help?
Sure. Who do you pray to?
Doc's God.
Who's Doc's God?
I don't know. I said Doc's God, help me out here.
I'm like the, you know the scene in The Mummy when the guy pulls out like all the different religious symbols? So they're doing like a Jewish prayer, a Christian prayer, a Muslim prayer.
21.
21. Okay, you sit down and you kneel, and instead of praying to Doc's God, you're actually like, hey, this is the temple of the Wild Mother. Maybe if I pray to the Wild Mother, she might guide us. And you see a little sliver of, like, you know, like in games like Fable and like Skyrim and stuff like that, where they try to set you on the right path, so they have like, only you can see it, but you see like a beam of light.
When you unlock that perk and Fallout
And you start
4,
following that.
I think
where you can
the
use
Wild
bats
Mother and
to
start following.
track
And it
where
leads
your
you
mission
out of the
is.
maze. Now, it brings you into this great big temple courtyard that's about 140 yards away from the edge of the maze to where the temple is. And standing about equal distance, about 70 yards ahead of you, and I don't have a perfect statue of the Holy Mother, or the Wild Mother, but is this statue of this. Let's see if I have the description here. There's a statue of the Wild Mother with her palm extended and stands at the edge of this overgrown trail. And again, it's about 70 yards, about equal distance between her and the temple.
I bow and again and say thank you. I like to move up and inspect the statue.
Okay, roll me an investigation. You all follow with him?
No, I'm not.
21.
I will.
I'm gonna watch cautiously.
So, who all was moving with him, go ahead and move the minis up.
Okay.
Who all staying back can stay back, that's fine.
What? Everybody's okay.
No, I'm gonna-
Okay.
I just. Well, you're moving your guy. Hey. You want to get a little closer?
I think you should go up front. You're made of
I
metal.
think you're the one who went up
I'm
there
fleshy.
first. Whatever.
So, just you two?
Yep.
So, at the base of this statue, as you're looking at it, is an inscription that reads, "To all in need of hope and healing." And then you see in her outstretched hand, there appears to be 6 plump berries.
Pick one.
Roll me a con save.
Oh man. First rule of dungeon diving, don't eat mysterious food.
She
statues.
just rescued me from the maze. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean,
you said con.
Rodney's got
Yes.
this thing with stone statues. You got to put like something in the other hand.
$16.
Okay, I'm going to message you.
I once saw a guy drink out of a golden cup and his face melted off.
Yeah.
Ah.
What are you messaging me on?
Facebook.
Okay.
So you plump, and it has like this, like a bittersweet, almost like eating a cranberry, but it's bigger than a cranberry. It's about the size of a grape. and but it has the taste of like a cranberry, like a little bit of a tang, sweet, bittersweet taste to it, and then it has that effect on you.
I go and fall over.
I'm gonna go start going through this stuff.
Well,
No, then I get up and I'm like,
He's got
it's
my
good,
bag.
y'all. I
He's
feel,
got
I
my
feel
bag
good.
with my Torga Dorga Cargaduga's head in it.
They were almost in the ground with the lunch.
I would tell you to eat one, but I don't think it's gonna do you any good.
I don't.
But
Yeah, I don't.
they're good. I feel well rested.
Would you say that they are good berries?
They are very good berries.
He's shouting across because again, you guys are 70 yards back. It's not like he's just talking to you right here. He's like, he's like,
If
no,
it's-
they're good.
Try this.
I'll trust them.
If
We'll-
they're
we'll-
medicinal, I will put one in my medicinal intake
hole.
port.
It's not that I wanted.
So
him
now
to
there's
spin
5
the trap.
berries, and again, at the base of this, it says to all in need of hope and healing.
Yeah,
Aw.
I will.
And again, there's 5 plump, looks like grapes. They're red in color, but they look like grapes.
Okay, I'm gonna take
I'll
one,
them too.
and I'm gonna lower my little.
Who
my
all
potion,
takes and eats one?
My potion pool.
You should. They're good.
Oh, I have a potion.
I'm just kidding.
Everybody but Klaus?
Yep.
Klaus,
What?
are you gonna take one of the berries?
This is like
I
Squid
have-
Game, so the last person to eat dies.
Sure. Do they do anything to heal you?
Once you guys eat
Okay,
it,
I'll take
I
'em.
don't know if you-
again, they all have like a cranberry taste to it, but once you all eat it, you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Ooh, yay, long rest.
And that was all the berries that were in there.
That was all. There was just 6. Okay, so another 70 yards past, you see a large yellowish gray stone structure. Its surface streaked with bright green moss stands at the center of the grove of trees in an open grassy field.
Is there any sign of life up ahead? Smoke, light?
Roll perception. You do not see any
Sign of life.
sign of life.
Think we're there, Doc?
Yeah.
As you get close, you see the temple is definitely in disarray. It has broken windows. Some of the doors look like they're barely hanging on the hinges. Right in front of you, it has what looks like once was like maybe like a big stained glass window, but it's all been boarded up. On the side there, you can see where there was doors, but they seem to have been broken down, and now they're just like kind of barricaded up with stuff on the where the gaps are right there.
Yeah. There.
There is a closed door here, and then same thing over here with this opening. There's another doorway that's been full of rubble.
Okay. So what do you think, Doc? Send the new guys in first?
So there's a couple little openings there on the sides.
Yeah. Here.
Dude.
There's rubble in front of it you have to like clear out.
Yeah. You think we just try to go in one? Do we split and go in both sides?
No.
Shouldn't do
Splitting the
that.
party is bad.
What's going on the far left? Is that a door down there or something?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
There we go.
Definitely not killing extra.
Alright, and we're back. So here you have a door that's intact. Here, this is like a passageway that's full of rubble, and that side's passageway full of rubble. There's full of
Okay,
rubble,
okay,
and lift that up.
Okay.
And all that's like windows or whatever, but they're kind of blocked off.
I think we should try the actual door and see. Anybody agree? Disagree? No.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna head
We
to
need
the-
to try the door.
I'm gonna head to the actual door.
Let's try the door and see what
Yeah.
happens.
I hate to just bust in the wall. And
When you guys approach this door,
door.
when you guys approach this door, you see carved on the outside of it, like it's a road-made door, and you see like maybe that's why it wasn't destroyed. Maybe that's why it wasn't in disarray like the others, because it's solid. It's not like your regular medieval type door. It's like solid oak door that's well made, and carved in the center of it is that same holy symbol that you saw on the monk or whoever he was that was in the rain, and carved on the door. And I forgot to mention, but as you guys reach the temple grounds, the thunderstorm stopped. So there's no longer that going on. But the carved right in the middle of the door is that eye.
Does anything look off on the emblem? Can I do a religion?
Yeah.
I'm looking to see effectively if whether maybe the emblem serves as some sort of lock, and I'm trying to see if there's anything out of place on it. 22.
You know it's just a symbol for the Holy Mother, but it doesn't, like, as far as a religion check now, if you wanted to see, like what you're talking about, if it was some kind of lock or whatever, you would have to, like, do an investigation.
Can I keep the same roll?
No. Because you said you were doing religion.
Would have preferred to keep the other roll. 8.
It's carved in, there's like nothing, you try pushing and that kind of thing, but it's just carved.
But I'm like pretty sure this is a door.
Yeah, it's a door. I mean, there's a handle and everything. It's just got a big eye. It's like that door, but it's carved.
Okay.
Big eye carved
I'm
on
gonna
it.
check around back.
No. I want to put my hand on the eye, and I want to cast knock.
Okay,
Is that really a spell?
Yes.
roll me an arcane check.
Okay.
Does he say, wait a minute, I got this? Because if he does, I'm stepping back.
17.
Okay, when you do, you feel electricity and you let go as soon as you cast a spell. You let go as you see a spark jump off, and you let go just in time where, you know, if you had held on when that spark hit, you may have took damage. It might have knocked you back a little. It seemed like for whatever's on this door, it resisted your knock.
Okay, well,
Roll an intelligence check.
just straight up intelligence.
Yep.
Okay.
The door counterspelled you. That would be fun.
It's a 6.
They
Uh, Just because you are an explorer and you've been around enough,
Yeah.
like drawing any information of the damage to the other areas, this one's intact. It's not damaged. Given what just happened, it's dawned on you that maybe the reason this one isn't damaged is because they weren't able to damage. They weren't able to break in this way. They weren't able, whoever done all this, wasn't able to do that to this door. And that's why it's intact, looking brand new. Because it doesn't look like damage was done and then somebody came along and was like, let's put a door in.
Okay. This is clearly locked, like, not just locked by
It has a
magical
symbol
means, but
of
like
the mother.
The wild mother.
an
Mother.
additional, a whole nother thing.
Get on my knee. Mother, can you open up your door so we can right the wrongs of this temple?
Roll a religion check.
Swear, if while I'm turned around being like, there's no way to open this door, if he's just like, could you please open the door?
14.
Nothing happens. There's absolutely no way in the world.
There's no way we can open this door. Like, did you guys try the hand?
Technically speaking, I don't think we have.
Nobody has tried to handle it.
I just tried to open the door.
It opens right. No, it doesn't open. It doesn't even turn.
Instead of pushing.
I was so proud of myself for being like, cast knock.
So this little area
That
right
would
up
have been
here.
good.
Yeah.
In most circumstances, that would have been good, but there's reasons.
You did say the door was metal, correct?
No, it's wood.
The area up to the right of us, like how much space is it actually opened up enough to where you could get through it, or is it
There's
just
rubble
we'll
and
have to
stuff
clear
in there
some
you'd have to clear out, but you could squeeze through once
Yeah.
you did.
I vote we just start clearing and just try to get inside.
So I could cast a spell on it to burn the door down.
no? No, you couldn't.
No.
Or try to.
You don't want to do that. No. He just tried to cast knock, which
I
is
just tried to cast knock and it tried to kill me.
yeah. He tried to use the spell specifically designed to open locked doors,
And it did not work.
and it said
I got you. I got you.
it said only the
Not a good
penitent
idea.
penitent shall pass.
The pendant on that mud man we met.
Let's go back and get him.
We have to get the pendant.
Okay, we're killing him, we're bringing him, dragging him.
I don't think we need the pendant.
Let's just go in the hole.
All right, I'm just gonna
Knew we should
Start
have
moving
that.
that away.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, is that word
This here?
prohibited on this platform?
We have.
What?
Let's unalive the man back there.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Oh.
And so,
That's why I hate TikTok.
just moving the door. It takes y'all a good maybe, whoever, because all y'all, just like working together, it takes y'all like 15, 20 minutes to pull enough stuff away where you can squeeze in one by one.
Who's going in first? The new guys?
I'll go in.
You're the hip hop in this one. Oh, okay, go for it.
I mean, I'm kind
The
of
hippity hoppity one.
I'm designated scout.
He's technically got
Just send
2
in.
lucky feet.
I'll go ahead
Let's
and
send
go
in the
in.
bubbles.
Yeah, we'll send in bubbles.
Oh, you're not. That's not bubbles. That's bubbles.
Alright, so she's going in first, who's going in behind her? Y'all just letting her all go in by herself?
I'm
I'll
gonna
go.
like after she goes in, I'll send in a dancing light behind her.
Okay,
Okay, just sending me in as a scout.
okay. Just sending her in as a scout?
Alright, what am I seeing?
Count Dooku.
When you get inside,
Hurry up! Get in here! Get in here now!
images of men and women and children throwing rose petals at the feet of a green-haired woman in brown dress with a staff in one hand and the other raised with the palm out. Busted up chairs and pews lie scattered across the floor. At the back, between 2 large pillars, a robed figure stands in front of an altar with their hands raised in prayer. On the chapel ceiling above the altar, a painted green eye with ray-like ashes look out all over all who enter. A set of steps leads through open archways on either side of the eastern arch wall. Ornate wooden doors flank each end of the western altar wall, and there's a closed door on the north and south walls. The robed figure turns to you and says, or is praying, and then turns around and all of a sudden looks up at the ceiling where the eye is and says, "O compassionate lady, imbue this, your holy vessel, with your divine grace, so that it may overflow with your natural power." And it throws off the robe, and you see a ghost before you.
Oh,
She's
okay.
never good noise.
Oh.
And this is where we're actually going to stop, because otherwise it would lead into a battle.
You are gonna hear her scream.
But we will pick up here next time with her being in the chapel and the rest of y'all outside and having to squeeze in to go in. We'll be back next Monday. Thank you, everyone. All right.